Hey guys, Matt, Overland Squared, and we are heading up Ophir Pass here in the San Juans. I was really hoping to get up to the lakes, but for the second time, I came across some road closed signs. So we might hike down to Clear Lake, depends on time, but yeah, Ophir Pass, heading back to Silverton, and hoping to spend the night somewhere along this trail. We'll see how long it takes. I think it says about 2.5, 3 hours. But yeah, thanks for joining. Now from the town there, I could actually see the pass, and it looks like a pretty solid straight shot steep climb. So another shelf road, and just put it in low and let the Jeep do its thing. I think this is only like a 3 out of 10. I think it's like the least difficult rating of all the trails that we're going to be on, but you know, complacency will bite you in the ass. So we're going to keep our head on straight and pay attention to the road and hopefully get up and over with no problems. We'll check in along the way. Well, we're making the climb, and came out across a stretch where I could see up to like the shelf road, and holy cow, way more traffic than on anything else I've seen so far. And there's probably a line of 10 vehicles, and I've already passed 5 or 6 going up, so definitely more people for sure. We'll see how that works out when we're having to make passes in the narrow sections. If they're very narrow right now, it doesn't seem bad, but I imagine it gets a little bit narrower as we get up higher. We should be getting out of tree line here shortly, and see how the views are. I mean, everything out here has been spectacular. So I don't expect anything else from this one. Here in a sec, once we get to where I can get a good viewpoint, I'll flip it around and let you guys see this trail of vehicles that we got going up ahead of us. I'm not kidding, it's at least 10, 12 vehicles making the ascent. I don't know how easy that's going to be to see, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 maybe? Kind of crazy. Most people I've seen by far in one group. So the road runs all the way. I mean, it is a straight climb shelf road. And each one just feels different. Like, I don't know how to really explain it. Like, the terrain is just, each one's kind of, even though they're super close, they're all like different characteristics. And I gotta say, I'm pretty amazed with like the culture. And it's not just a Jeep thing. I think it's just people who are out here on the trails and willing to spot and pair up and just, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had that feeling of camaraderie that I only got from the fire service. So pretty spectacular. It's been a pleasant surprise. But I'm gonna flip around because we're not done climbing quite yet. Looks like we got at least that bit to do. So we're gonna deal with finishing up this switchback and hopefully get to the summit here soon. Starting to get a little bit of rain again, but just some sprinkles. 11,789 feet. And I'm still jealous because I don't have stickers. I gotta say, it's like almost like another friggin' planet. Like, hard to describe.